Hi there. Oops, I've upset people again. The Kata Bunkai stuff has upset people. Some people said, I've seen you try and do a Kata Russell and it's pretty shit and all that sort of stuff. Oops, sorry, I shouldn't swear. It's not very good. Sometimes you forget it halfway through or something like that. I said, no, I do not forget it halfway through. More often than not, I forget it at the very beginning. So I forget it much quicker than that. It's not about, I keep saying this, but it's not about being able to perform a kata all the way through and make it look pretty, look nice, and ki good, and look fairly sharp, and remember all these moves in the exact order that they should be done. That isn't kata. That's a performance of a kata that's basically a very poor dance. Okay, I would much rather forget the moves, have the kata look terrible, but be able to use them in a real fight, than have the aesthetics of a beautiful kata performance and get a 10 out of 10 off the judges and then have the trophy taken off me in the parking lot by anybody walking past. It is not about the performance of the kata. That is where martial arts is making its huge mistake. Yes, I understand people like kata competition. I've got many people I know, used to know, who excelled at kata. They would win competition after competition. They couldn't fight sleep. They were, their martial arts was doing them a big disservice. They started martial arts to learn martial arts self-defense. They ended up learning kata. It meant nothing. It means nothing unless it's serving a purpose. Now, if you're the sort of person who's just happy to do their kata and happy to do kata competition because you thoroughly enjoy it and you're not interested in the other aspects of it, fine. That is not an issue. I've got no problem with that whatsoever. You carry on and enjoy yourself. That's what it's all about. But if you're going to turn around and say my kata is, for self-defense and it's true real karate, then it's not. Okay, it is not. It's only true real karate if you can use it in a fight. Other than that, it's aesthetics. Okay. Now, I've had several times in competitions where I've gone out to do a kata. And I remember one, literally got to Yoi and it was against somebody else, and I'm having to go like that quick look to see how they started it. And they got it wrong anyway. And other times I've just got on, Yoi, forgot it, bowed, walked off. It's not about being able to perform a kata. Can you use it? Do you know what it's for? It's that depth of understanding. Somebody else was saying, well, if you, before, well, I mentioned on the webinar about not being able to remember moves and stuff like that in order. What sort of martial arts are you if you can't remember all the moves in order of, blah, blah, blah. Well, it doesn't matter about remembering moves in order. You don't get order in a fight. All you get is chaos. You don't get order. You have to react. You have to be preemptive, reactive. You have to move. You have to work out what's going on. You've got to have all your senses operating. You've got to be able to do all sorts of things. The last thing you're going to try to do is remember what move comes next in the application of your kata. Because the kata is done in a set series of moves. But let's say, for example, there's 20 individual moves in this little kata. In a fight, you don't go from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on to 20. You might be doing move 1 at the beginning, maybe, then 18, then 6, 20, 1, 3, 4, 8, 1, 3, 9, 12, 14, 18. And if I shouted those moves out to you and said, do those moves in the kata as I shout the numbers out, you're going to mess them up. Because you're so used to following this procedure, this pattern, that you won't be able to mix them up. Don't believe me? Try it. Give some numbers to your kata, and then have somebody just shout out the numbers and see how you get on. You're going to struggle. Try doing them in a gentle spa. You'll find that you can't do the sequence of kata in the order of the kata. They're not designed that way. It's like taking a sequence of 50, 60 punches in a boxing combination and just learning this sequence and saying, now I can box. If anybody just learned a sequence of 50 punches and turned up at a boxing gym and said, I'm a boxer, get in the ring then. And off they go trying to do their sequence of 50 boxes. Just have a guess what's going to happen to them. They're going to get obliterated. It's not about learning a sequence of movements. It's about learning what each of those individual movements means and how to apply them in given situations. They will not be in order. A fight doesn't go to order unless it's on TV or in a karate demonstration, none of which are realistic. So again, thank you for the kind comments about how crap my kata is. I know that, and I never pretended otherwise. And thank you for the comments about how I can't remember moves in order. I know that. I said it first. The point is, it's not about remembering them in order. It's about being able to use them. Anyway, thanks for that, and look forward to you karate guys having a bit more to say. See you soon. Bye.